Hi, I'm David with Arizona MMC. I'm here today at the Scottsdale TPC Golf Course, which is an extremely gorgeous course that was built back in 1986 to house the Phoenix Open. The Phoenix Open is the now called the Waste Management Phoenix Open. It is the most heavily attended golf tournament on the PGA Tour at 500,000 people over a span of 4 days every year. So think about that. Basically, you have a Michigan-style attendance college football game coming in every day for 4 days. It's a very attractive course. It's a par 71. Tom Weisskopf designed it, and the Audubon has certified it as an ecologically preserved space, and it was built to house that amount of spectators. So it's up in North Scottsdale. It's open for public play. The topic for today is the Arizona Medical Marijuana September Update 2011. As of so far, there have been a little over 11,000 medical marijuana applications in with the Arizona Department of Health Services for medical marijuana cards. Amazingly, only 7 have been denied, so that's 99.5% that have been approved. So that's about 2,600 a month. It's been mid-April, so 4.5 months that the cards have been now being administered. So that part of the program is going well. It's sort of swimming along. 85% of the applicants have chronic pain as the reason for their debilitating condition. Then, 5% or so have cancer as the condition, and then quite a few others have between 2 and 5%, such as nausea, vomiting, things like ALS and Crohn's disease. Muscle spasms is pretty high. It's about 15%. So a lot of them have, 2 different diagnoses on the application. So at any rate, that's where things stand statistically with the cards. The update on the rest of the program is not so fabulous. The dispensary side is still on hold. They're not even accepting applications due to Jan Brewer, the governor of Arizona, has sued the Department of Justice for concerns over the employees of the state that are going to be processing the applications. The concern is, are they potentially at risk of being sued? And the feds have said no, that's ridiculous, and they've actually asked for the lawsuit to be thrown out. The ACLU has actually asked for the lawsuit to be thrown out, and multiple dispensary potential applicants in the state have filed a suit to have the motion withdrawn, but it hasn't happened yet. So that's still sort of hanging out there. The additional problem is that the Attorney General of the state is now going after some of the compassion clubs in the county for what they say is allowing patients to pay to get marijuana. So that's still hanging out there. They filed for an injunction that didn't fly, so now the compassion clubs are still open, and that's sort of working its way through the courts. The county, Maricopa County that is, has now filed, made a regulation that you can't get zoning for a structure if it's not in compliance with federal and state and city laws. Being that marijuana is federally illegal, that means that a medical marijuana dispensary would not be in compliance with federal law. It would be in compliance with state law. So they've actually added another level of a problem area to get through in order to become a dispensary. So the dispensary thing, I don't know if it's ever going to happen. It's just one problem after another right now that makes it unseemingly never coming to fruition. So right now, patients are still able to get cards. They are still able to have the right to utilize medicinal marijuana for those debilitating conditions. They can grow their own marijuana. They can get it from other qualified patients. They can have a caregiver. There's now about 500 caregivers that have gotten cards to do that. They can grow marijuana for up to 5 patients. So that's still happening. Our website is arizonammc.com. Our doctors are licensed, compassionate, very knowledgeable about medical marijuana, and do the certifications for patients in order to apply to the state. And the office actually applies for you to the state because it's an online process that can be a little technologically problematic for people. The phone number is 294-3227. It's toll free. And the website is arizonammc.com. You can make your appointment online. You can file online within 2 minutes. We'll get your medical records for you. Anyway, I'm David with Arizona MMC. Have a great evening.